host. Thank you. Hello everyone, welcome back to Tesla Streams, Faker in Order, Surfeit Summer Festival, post-event. So, where's the cursor? There it is. So I did a little bit of grinding, enough to get started at least. Let's see. Yeah, I spent a lot of the shop stuff. But some of that stuff is expensive, and as such, I'm probably not going to get too much right off. Let's see how we could do with some of these stories. Saving you for last, as per usual. We have you, and we have you. Oh, 3 of them. I think I'm going to start with you first. Like what cutting through the wind one? Okay. There are many different kinds of stories. Many different reasons why they are told. Some are created for noble purposes, others for motives that would make you absolutely cringe. Now, here's the question. Is the story about to draw cringe-worthy? It depends on the content. But what some people consider cringe, I could find very entertaining. It depends on the person reading it, on whether they consider it to be cringe or not. It seems to align with people's perceptions, on whether they think the material actually suits them, or it doesn't, and they find the behavior in it to be the kind of behavior that they would be considered inappropriate. Well, other people may not think that way at all. It really depends. Yes, I'm sure it is. I know I would criticize like crazy if I were to come across as a reader. Yeah, but that's the thing. You're the one making the work, not the one reading it. You have no idea if the person reading it could have different feelings than you do. But I'm itching to try it all the same. Even if the mental damage I suffer as a result is enough to make me vanish. Okay, now you're just being ridiculous. I want to make a manga starring me. I want to make it a romantic comedy. That's right, a romantic comedy. What's wrong with those? Oh, this is bad. It must be completely out of my mind. Here's the backstory. Our anti-Servant Fest Alliance Club, Yushiroku Mount Leong, has decided to make a new book that isn't about Artoria. We start by asking what kind of book she'd like to make, but she freaked out immediately. I plead the 5th. I really should know what that is, but honestly, I probably don't. Oh, okay. Okay, I actually probably wasn't really aware that's what it meant. I've heard it many times, but I don't think I really understood the meaning for it. It basically just means I refuse to answer questions that could make me seem guilty. That's basically the gist of it. And so, she's basically saying, oh no you don't, I'm not saying a thing. Like, your people are gonna judge me like hell if I say anything. What's funny is they probably won't. I see. Are we supposed to help you make this book? Good question. Good feeling, I guess? Yeah, we're gonna need a little more to go on then. So after trying every trick at our disposal, we finally managed to coax it out of her. Go on, Alyssa. Tell them what we found out. Okay. I know nothing about Alyssa, but she sounds delightful. I want to make a romantic comedy. Starring me! First thought was, so that's what this is about. Mine was, this sounds like it's going to be a beautiful manga. That or it'll turn out to be something so cringe it'll kill us all from sheer embarrassment. Oh, come on, dude. That's mean. Romantic comedy is a popular genre. Make it sound like it's just bad in general. But it's all up to Huyan's Suo. I'm gonna do my part. I see. Romantic comedy, huh? Now that sounds like a manga that only you could draw, Huansuo. And mean that in the best way possible. I mean, she already has the comedy part down with her behavior, so... Yes, Master, that one. I was hoping, maybe. You could help us out again? Would that be okay? Great. Thank you, Master. Hang on. It's moving way too fast. Come with me, Huansuo. We need to talk. Okay. Master, you stay right there. Keep an eye on her to make sure she doesn't go anywhere, Suzuka. I got this, for real. Are you sure about this, Huansuo? Getting Master involved, of all people. I mean, you mean to, right? I'm sure. Think I could get right up to the line without crossing it? I hope you're right. Let's talk about the content so much as the difficulty. They can't pull this off, they'll die from embarrassment. No exaggeration. Please, Chloe, please lend me your help. Thinking something that's 100% wish fulfillment could definitely be powerful. But that power can also come back to bite you, you know. Yes, I'm sure. Don't want to think about it. I can intuitively sense what you mean. But even so, this is what I want to draw right now. To experience love and romance in its glory. Even vicariously. Alright, I hear ya. Of course, you would agree with it. Artist is motivated, good editor knows to rise to the occasion, and match their enthusiasm. Ha! As if. Most editors like to be power crazed and want to tell writers what they should change, what they shouldn't. Which in turn leads a lot of writers not to want to use editors. Because editors are way too quick to want to change details to make it more palatable for the audience. It's very crooked, and I hate how much power they actually have in the industry. Like, editors have an important role, yes, but I don't think they should have that much power over stuff, though. Giving advice on someone to change is one thing, but forcing someone to change something or they won't touch it is kind of ridiculous. And it happens quite often. I've heard a lot of writers sob stories about having to deal with editors and just had to accept that the story had to change a lot to fit their standards. It's really sad because I feel like some stories would have probably turned out better had the editors not been truly involved in it. And there are some stories that are self-edited that are actually really amazing that a lot of editors turn down, which kind of proves my point. I'll help you out any way I can. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Hey, quit bowing. You're gonna make people think I'm some kind of whip cracker. Really? I would think that they would actually think that you're some sort of goddess figure. I mean, this is FGO after all. Gods and goddesses are kind of running amok in this universe. So it actually wouldn't be too surprising if you did become one at one point. Sorry about that, Master. Hope we didn't keep you waiting long. Fine. Leader and I were just having a nice talk. What about you, big sister Chloe? You done talking? Big sister... Oh, I like the sound of that. Dad blame it, Chloe. Watch Prison Italy if you want the full context on that. Lily's never treated me like an older sister figure at all. Welcome back. Everything okay? Oh yes, everything's fine, Master. Alright, I'm gonna really let down my hair to help Huansuo draw the manga she wants. But your hair's already down. Maybe I should let down more than just my hair. I mean, a lot of it is already down. Oh, I know what she meant by that. Yeah, okay. Not for the kids. If anything, you should be covering up more, not less. What's wrong with her outfit? It's fine. It's not her old outfit. What, because her stomach's showing? For crying out loud. I think in this today's day and age we've moved past the idea of the midriff being, like, scandalous and shit. Like, come on, people. Yeah. Yeah, you can't really comment on Chloe when you have Lancelot here, who in at least one scene was practically fully nude, almost. I think he might have had a Speedo on, but they didn't show that part. But at best, that's probably what he had on, so... So yeah, don't comment on Chloe much. Remember not to work too hard yourself, Chloe. Well, I do think it's unlikely. We don't want to risk a repeat of that happening again. Good point. We wouldn't want this romantic comedy to turn into a tokusatsu movie. You guys are jerks! Did I forget to mention you guys are jerks? Seriously. That's like PTSD she's feeling right now, and you're not making it better. For one thing, there's not enough time to change genres. For another, I really don't want to end up squished. Please don't bring that up. I was hoping to leave that behind as a bad summer dream. Or a midsummer's dream. Huh? Okay, fine, I'll stop. But I guess I'm never gonna live that down for most of my materialization, am I? Damn it. Don't be so hard on yourself, Lady Chloe. Even if it was just a dream, it's still a sign that your dedication is greater than anyone's. I promise you that no one here fears, dislikes the calamity of editing. So I urge you to help the artist however you like. Gawain. Furthermore, I've heard that there are tokusatsu stories in this world that began from heartbreak. So don't worry that people may think worse of you for destroying a city. If anything, it only adds to your gravitas. That's a word I don't see used much, is gravitas. As a matter of fact, I don't... Last time I tried to look it up... Okay, now it's telling me. When I looked this up before, a couple of years ago, nobody would tell me what this meant. I had to really, really dig deep to find the definition to this. It's a very underrated writing term. It's the quality of being taken seriously, commanding respect, and demonstrating seriousness, dignity, and importance, often associated with leadership and authority. No lives were lost in that disaster, after all, so if you really think of it as an accomplishment, you leave off your resume. I see. I don't know the story you're talking about, but personally I'd rather not see it get a sequel. In the original Latin, gravitas also meant weight or heaviness. Basically the heaviness and importance of a scene. Okay. Okay, so let's see how this drains me. It is interesting that I'm really only missing, like... one of these. It's like below 400. And we're getting soundless bells. How nice.
本能のエナドリいいじゃない。なにジンジン来る。お、でもエナジードリンクの飲みすぎには気をつけないとね。このカレー食べると理性が上がるのね。あ、本当だ。どんどん頭が良くなっていく気がする。カレーは万能食だったのね。
Okay, could make a self-insert romantic comedy, but can't figure out the hook. What am I gonna do? Stumbling right out of the gate, huh? Here, I brought a whiteboard. Maybe this will help us brainstorm. MC Uzuo. So if we go Uzuo as protagonist, that won't be changing, right? That's right. Just leave it where it is, please, but... No buts. Can't compromise on this. Yes, with Chloe, no buts. Good. I think they formed a kind of mentor-apprentice relationship. Enough master. When did that happen? Chloe's kind of good at that, to be honest. Now, since it's a romantic comedy, we've got to start with the encounter. Girl meets girl and all that. Even if they used to be childhood friends, they're still going to need to meet each other again. Now, what about the setting? Do you want to go fantasy, science fiction, present day? Present day. Okay. Alrighty, present day setting it is. So now we know when they meet. The next question is, how do they meet? Well, so can you come up with a couple ideas for us to choose from? It's okay if they're cliched. Huh, maybe they could be neighbors, very predictable. Maybe she could be the first person to talk to you after you try to school. Okay, these are both predictable. Well, she did say they could be cliches, so... Huh... I kind of like school settings a lot, so I'll probably go with this one. This one's okay, but I think the problem with it is it's also relying a little too much on the idea that you were destined to meet, whereas this is something that just naturally would happen for many people. Like, oh, the person you first talk to in school and befriend will be someone that you will be very important to you. It's a little more believable, at least. She doesn't say hi at the new school. A classic! So I'd be starting a new school, she'd say hi to me, ours would meet, and then swoon! Hell yeah, can be cute in a rom-com without swooning. Oh no, seems like things are moving awfully quick. No point pumping the brakes here. Want to have them go lovey-dovey as quickly as possible. Oh god. At this point, it feels like less of you just making this a self-insert, and just more like you're trying to live out a fetish fantasy novel. Nothing wrong with that, mind you, it's just... It's not the kind of thing you would probably want to publish out to a huge crowd, though. Especially if you're very honest about it being a self-insert, and you do something like that. Lovey-dovey. Don't return to your senses, Huanzuo. Oh, right. The moment I decided to try this romantic comedy, I swore I would never return to my senses again. Oh my god. Seems like I have a dangerous approach, but what the heck. You're on the right track, Huanzuo. Just focus on going full speed ahead. Will do. Oh, I see how it is. It's like one of those fish that needs to keep swimming or it'll die. Indeed. Stopping for a moment and you are fated to die of embarrassment. Not necessarily true. I've seen stories like this that actually did have some entertaining moments in it, even if it seems clear that the writer only did it to fulfill their own fantasies, but that doesn't have to be bad, though. Sometimes the storytelling can still be good. Like, I've seen a couple of them that I thought were pretty decent. When I used to go on fanfiction.net back in the day, there were a couple that were actually really fun. It's just that you have to be able to cycle through the bad stuff to get to the good stuff, which was initially the big problem. It's hard to find the good stuff sometimes. Do you think you'd sing something a little more encouraging, Sir Tristan? Woo woo, you could do it if you try. Ah. Man, talk about being easily influenced. Okay, so the romantic comedy begins. Different time, a peaceful time. Phew, I can't believe I'm transferring schools at this time of year. But it's still just another school. It's not like things will be any more exciting here than they were before. Okay, it's my new class. Hey, are you the new transfer student? Nice to meet you. In that moment, it was as though lightning had struck my heart. Yes, this was the most important kind of energy in the world, love, and from there I began to swoon. I could already tell she would throw my heart into turmoil. It probably helps that in these kind of stories, the girl that befriends them at first is also one of the most gorgeous people in the school, and also usually also very intelligent too. So in that sense, like, it's usually a case of, oh my god, I can't believe this gorgeous person is speaking to me of all people. Like it's no wonder that they swoon from it, considering the kind of person it usually is. Sound this bell.
本能のエナ
pretty good so far. Okay, you have to let sheer momentum carry me through it, but I got the beginning drawn. That's great, Huanzuo. Would you like a drink? Yes, please. Is this an energy drink? No, it's some Futu Kotaro Special Ninja Brew. Irk! It should at least be good for you. Okay, then I'll try it. Slurp. Yuck. Tastes like steel, copper, and cardboard. I think it did help me feel better. Okay, time to dive back into the... Hang on, why don't you take a real break? Oh yeah, good point. Want to take a look at your current draft anyway. Yes, I guess you're right. Do feel better now that I know what the hook is. Alright, let's see what you've got. Uh-oh. Loiser. I'm judging you, face. Oh, is that draft finished? Not just yet. Where'd you nice the round table go? We were starting to feel the pressure get to us, so we decided to go surfing for a bit. Hey, nice. You done for some surfing, Master? I'm not much of a surfer, so... Yeah? Too bad. Well, like, if you ever change your mind, just let me know. If we all go surfing together, we'll have to bring Mordred along, too. Or we'll never hear the end of it. Gulp. What do you think so far, Chloe? It's not bad. It's not bad. But what? Hey, how about we do some shopping? Shopping? There's a lot I want to discuss, so... Terrified. Yeah, after she ridiculed, Ilya and Miyu, you probably should be. You'll be fine as long as you're with Chloe, Hu, and Suo. We'll do the fort here in the meantime. Yeah, have fun while you're out. See you later. Well, time for me to die. Think you're looking for Hu and Suo? Do some more art supplies and some more rom-com reference material. Got it. Sounds like we've got some good shopping ahead of us then. I'll help too, of course. That would be great. Yeah. Ooh, we sure bought a ton of stuff. Kinda sweaty now. Oh, here, let me wipe that off for you. Don't be shy. So strong. So gonna get ya. Have a coffee float, please. How about you, Master? Aw, it's not the older Moriarty doing it, man. Soda, please. Heh, what a great choice. It'd be so refreshing in summer. I think it's perfect for you, Master. Strawberry sundae for me, please. Of course. You're really digging in, huh, Chloe? Well, it is Master's treat, right, Master? Do we really want to piss off Chloe? Yeah, let's do it. Too bad. What incredibly brazen impishness. That's what I've been missing. Alright. Now that you're more relaxed, Huanzuo, let's get this meeting started. I mean, I don't even get any time to rest. You can rest plenty once you finish the draft. So don't get any breaks until it's over? Nope. Oh my god. I guess the answer's that. Okay, what's this meeting about? You do have a plot for this story, am I right? You happy with the way things are going so far? Eep. So far, yes, but well, the thing is... how can I put this? Well, first off, I'm very happy with Huanzuo, or the character Huanzuo. As the protagonist, she never loses sight of what she wants, and even when she stumbles, she keeps moving forward. But as a model student, she's also wise in some regards. A lot of ways she feels like your own ideal. Making me blush. No, the problem is in her partner. What? You're being way too distant with her. I can tell the protagonist loves her, but I can't tell why. Just being nice and having a great smile was enough to win readers over. Shocked. It's a classic rom-com trap. Both halves of the couple need to be equally charming. It's not enough for Huanzuo to just be the prettiest girl in school or to be just kind, sweet, and all that. We need scenes showing us the partner's inner thoughts and feelings, or things she's actually done. And if there are any scenes that can give us some heartfelt interactions with Huanzuo, we need to see those too. That's how the readers will come to love her, which will ultimately lead to loving Huanzuo. I see, but the problem is she's... I get it, I do. But you'll never finish this book if you pull back now. Your editor, this is the hill I'm choosing to die on. Yeah. Huanzuo, what you, the artist, need right now is courage. Courage. Go on, Master. You should cheer for her too. Hang in there. Courage. Okay, so I can only use these. I don't know much about you as a character, so let's go with this. Okay, so... Don't blame it. I was really happy that we weren't getting a lot of battles, but they did throw this one out. Alright. Oh. This doesn't look hard.
オチはいいネタね。そういう展開。ポチポチポチ。余計なことがごめんなさい。締め切りを守る策がまさか存在していたとは。
Oh, come on. Really? Okay, that was enough. Good. Now I can do this. Won't be quite enough, but... This is quick, right? Yeah, it's quick. And I actually stunned it too, that's nice. Well, that did a lot more than I was expecting. Cool. Okay. Okay, cool. Okay, that went somewhat well. Duck. Sound this bell. Another fight? Come on. Zuo? Master, there's something important I need to tell you. Would you hear me out? It's really, really important. Yeah, sure. Well, that's weird. Sure, Zuo, using Master as a model would take their relationship to the next level. I see. So that was your plan all along, huh? Yeah, okay. So things going with them now. Totally normal, as you can see. Damn it. Knew I should have eavesdropped on their conversation when I had the chance. Why'd I have to be all considerate and give them space? Ooh, what's going on? Some juicy happening? I'm always super down to talk romance. Talk romance? I'd like to participate too, please. Oh, God. So, I summoned up all my courage, that's meant to be my model. I'm sure some people would think that was a bad move. That I'm being much too bold. But nothing could be further from the truth. Are you really sure you want me for this? I am. I respect you more than anyone, which is why I think you'd be perfect for this role. Oh man, now I'm blushing. Yes, respect. I respect Master with the bottom of my heart. It's the God's honest truth. I'm sure Master knows how I feel in that regard. That's why I wanted to use her as the model for the protagonist, Huanzuo's love interest. That was my explanation. That was enough to get her to agree. It's practically the perfect relationship for a master and her servant to have. And I think this is as far as I should let my courage take me. Can't allow myself to go any further. Like, that would just be being selfish at that point. Even the word respect is tiptoeing dangerously close to the line. Luckily, Master seems okay with it. She even started to pose while she asked so modestly if I was sure I wanted her for this role. Oh, did you do the cute pose? The cute put your hands behind yourself pose? This is fine. It's far enough. To go past this point would be arrogance, not courage. Maybe other people would disagree, but that's just how I see it. Okay, then from here on I'm going to embellish you as much as I see fit. It's not entirely true. Don't actually plan to embellish her all that much. I feel like that would be lying. Besides, she's great just the way she is. So I'm going to draw her as is without exaggeration. It's going to take even more courage, but I'm going to try drawing how she'd react in various romantic comedy situations. I see. Well, everyone has their own perspective, so I'm not going to say you're wrong, but... What do you mean the courage to master this event and finish the book has left you? What? That doesn't even sound correct. Hold on. You mean the courage to master this event? What? That doesn't even sound grammatically correct. You mean the courage to master this event and finish the book has left you? What? That is definitely not good grammar. It almost sounds like they literally translate the Japanese and just put it in there. What's going on? Basically, she lost her nerve. Her nerve? Lost? Ah, now I see. She mentioned some of the courage to ask best of them all for her. But now she needs even more courage to actually see us through. She knows if the book turns out bad or reflect poorly on not just her, but Master too. So the extra pressure was too much for her, huh? Really is a tough club to work with. Why are you so scared, Huanzuo? Worried we're gonna mock you? Yes, I am. I don't think I could take that. Oh gods, I wish I could just turn into a clam and sink down the bottom of the deep sea. I think it'd be fine. It's so much fun to read. Fortunately, negative feedback tends to make a stronger, more lasting impact than positive feedback does. Even more so for someone like Huanzuo. Not hard to see a single bad review knocking her off commission for days on end. Still, this is really bad, even for her. I had a feeling that might be the case. I knew Disparage was no good. It's as evil as the 4 corrupt officials, 6 traitors. That bad? Uh-huh. Ah, what the hell? Where did you come from, evil spirit? If you're scared of being disparaged, why not just nip the disparagement in the bud? Huh? What do you mean by that? Explain yourselves, or you're not gonna like what happens. Yikes, if we still had spines, we'd be getting servers down like crazy right now. At any rate, Bernunos is a deity born from slander and disparagement. So it seems to us that all you need to do is find the root of this disparagement and tear it out before it spreads. That way you should be able to keep Huanzuo's inclinations from getting out of control. At least that's what we think. I see. Do you think this guy really work? What do you mean? If you're scared of getting disparaged? Then we just need to find the guys who seem most likely to do it, and kill them all before they get a chance. Oh my god. We're gonna go freaking murder shit. Hey, yeah, good idea. Yeah, good idea! I see, so that's why you called on me. You got it. What do you say, Mr. Zhugliang? Suppose you can track these guys down for us, can you? Please, it'd be a big help. That said, we know we haven't exactly given you a specific target. Be one thing if we were on a planet with a vast information network. But within a singularity, it shouldn't be too difficult. Well, really? But I'll be honest with you, I have no intention of wandering around in this damn heat to look for them. Munch, munch. What? So I think this is where you come in, Lady Zhufu. Wait, you mean you're putting this job off on me? Basically, yes. You've been complaining incessantly about how bored you are, so it seems like a fine way to kill some time. Yeah, we're getting into this guy later. We've seen him once already in Rome when we were doing the Saptum Singularity. But basically, he's going to be very important later for many events. Like in the early game. Yeah, very important character. Well, this is what I had in mind. Are you sure you won't reconsider? Sorry, Master, but even for you, my answer's still no. Got it. Well, it's probably better if I do it anyway, since this is way out of your league. Huh? What'd you just say? Did you forget I was doing this stuff way before you? What do you mean, out of my league? Really think anything could be too tough for me, but not for you? I'm sorry, please just forget I said anything. Alright, Zen King, let's get going. Hold up, I'll do it. Be my guest. Oh my god. He tricked me! Well, you did kind of let him. I knew what he was doing, I knew it, I still fell for it anyway. God, stupid Zhugliang. He and Sima Yi should both be looking up to me. I always get the feeling they're mocking me instead. Yeah, so Zhufu is apparently one of the big four when it comes to generally convenient to get, but really good supports. There's Sima Yi Reigns, Waver, as he's called usually, El Momoy too, Zhufu, and Tamamo. They are the four that tend to be really good at being very general support, no matter what you need them for. The reason he says, I was get the feeling they're mocking me instead. I think Zufu's a she. Is the fact that you can get Zufu through friend points, I think. I think you can get Zufu through friend points. The others are usually 5 stars, where Zufu is not. Still good, though. I'm sure they have lots of respect for you, Zufu. Stuff. Mesh. Now, cheer up. I'll buy you an ice cream. Really? Yay. We can have a jelly and strawberry then. Me too. I want ice cream too, leader. You got it. Yay. What about MASH? Seems great and all, but you sure we're going the right way? Yeah, okay. A little Dunjo, you upon, and... Spin those pretty wheels. If the priest faces right, the toast turns her heels. What a weird song. What did myself? Well, picking up lots of badness southwest of here. Come on, let's go. Let me guess, it's gonna be Blackbeard, isn't it? Right, come on everyone. This ice cream is yummy. Get down ready to kill them all. There, found them. So this would be a piece of cake for me. What? Burn, burn. Everything in this road sucks. Hate everything. I hate likes. Whenever I see fans get excited about a new book, want to rain at their parade. I feel most at peace over fans with an argument to see furious. Oh, so you're like an internet troll. Got it. I hate something else in my life, so I just want to feel better by being up on some rando. I haven't actually read any of these books, but who cares? What a jerk! Yep, this is hell, alright. Yeah, for many people, they would be agreeing with you. It's okay for everyone to have their own opinions, but this is just disparagement for disparagement's sake. Well, who wins duo? Oh, everyone says is spot on. What? No, it isn't. Not even close. No time to be a people pleaser. Got to stand up for yourself. Do you think I can? Though I can barely draw a straight line? Master, she just needs one more push to go over the hump. Baseball goddess ever, Hunzuo, or you're not about a little dissing stop you, right, Hunzuo? Sorry, but that's not fair to the real professionals. All the times to be earnest. Still, even if you are just being nice, I feel better now. I'll do the best I can. Alright, I'm ready. Please watch over me, Master. My name is Huanzuo. I am the one who shall destroy Indy who would diss me just because I don't like them. It's not fair. Didn't even do anything. But your toad's going to. Now that we've seen your motives, it's basically just a matter of time. So we're just gonna kill you all. I'm very sorry about this, but we're still gonna do everything we can to defeat you. Why are you apologizing? They don't deserve it. Oh right, you're MASH. Never mind. And of course, MASH doesn't show up on the list, even though they easily could. Okay. So a lot of these I'm not too familiar with. I'll just stick with Chloe again. Wait, is any of them a writer? Yes, you are. Anyone else? Yeah, I'm gonna stick with you, actually. Yeah, we'll just stick with this. Damn it, I can't change you. Even though I would totally want to. But this should work out, hopefully. How hard is this going to be? Oh.
観念しろ。奉仕の時間だ。
Uh-huh.
覚えてはいない。
Don't remember how many popsicles I've eaten. Fair.
ルールが一つデコレーションしちゃおう。リクエストそういうことらしい。ほらほら私に任せて。気分はいかが？徹底的に。ほらほら一掃する。キラッてくら。
Alright.
見たい？もう仕方ない。バイバクリの夏姫堪能するっしょ。ご注文ですそのように。新作入ります。ドドドドドドドドドドド。特大超ケーキ登場。食べ残しは許さないぞ。シグナルグリーンゴーそのまけ。セーブのケーキ。
Damn! That was pretty powerful.
もう終わり？魔力が溢れて仕方がないのに。次の相手、早く見つけてね、マスター。
But just remember this. Defeat me, there will always be another wave of flames. Disparagement is truly the flow of the internet. Big Bam, I understand the joke. They're basically flamers. Trust me, flowers like that should just wither and die. That's more or less how it ended. I finished my rom-com manga, Tokimeki Iron Whip, and sent it out to the world. For the time being, I'm not going to worry about its reception or whether readers will accept it at all. Now all I care about is... this is kind of embarrassing. Seeing her laugh shyly while holding my story close to her chest. Could have asked for a better end to the days I spent making this manga. What a relief, I'm so glad. Just hope she never realizes this manga is actually a secret love letter. Sorry, I felt compelled to try, even if I hope the feeling expressed remains secret. So the fact that I could make it at all makes me proud, like I've grown just a little bit stronger. Hang in there, Master. So close to making the singularity disappear. Already done it. Soundless bell times 2. Yeah, not a big fan of the design there, but... Dungeon written by the leader of club, Susu by Liang, Huanzuo, who insists on the book's creation. Main character, Huanzuo herself. It's her dream manga, or the story of her dreams. Titled as a rom-com. In a way, it's the ultimate title one would want to forget or pretend ever existed. A few raunchy scenes, so the embarrassment level increases threefold. Names there's no specific model for the person with whom the protagonist falls in love. Of course, it's not true. It's definitely and very obviously a model. Though it was being drawn, she thought that no one would ever notice. Church is astonished to realize there's in fact no way they would not notice. If they realize they never said anything, they're mean. If they haven't realized, they're just dits. I would maybe actually enjoy this fake state. So I sincerely wish it would go on forever. As a side note, this title was kind of a spur of the moment thing, so there's no actual iron whip in the work. Okay, the next one is for 4 of them. Interesting. So there's also these that I need to do. Damn it, I don't have enough for the easiest one, though. Okay. Do I have any really good archers? Doesn't seem like it. Does not seem like it. Okay, so... How hard is this gonna be?
冬の玉座、春の希望。そっちなんだ。あっちだね。
Give me one gauge already.
物語を語りましょう。旅立ちの誓い、グゼの童話。幾度に羽は汚れても冬の鳥は雨を越えた。その希望は消えはしない。ウィル・キャメロット。そこだ。オラトリア・ハリエション。
Of course. They're gonna screw me. Damn it. Oh my god, that's so annoying. I did not want to start this with that. Okay. This should be fine, though. If you one-tap her, even with that on, then I'm gonna be pissed. Come on. Oh, cool. I got rid of it. Stop. Don't you even think about it. Okay. Cool. And just in case. Okay. Let's see.
現実にその光はない。
This should bring you at death's door.
投げ出さず強がって歩き出す。この希望を知っているからウォーキングしてみる。
Oh, come on. Oh, never mind. Okay, barely enough. It's over, please. Thank you.
やっぱ最強に可愛いっしょ。
Okay, I'm really surprised that all it took was a single revive. Level up. That's kind of impressive for me, so... The next one I'm going to hope for the next time we do this is Okeanos. That one really wasn't that bad, even in the main story, so... Yay, we got that.
いらっしゃい。千里の道も一歩からだ。
Now you're at MP3.
仕上がっ
So, I'm going to assume that we have enough to do one more club. Where are you? There you are. Oh, actually, maybe not. Yeah, we don't. Because I ran too low on that. So never mind, I can't. Oh, shit. Well... I don't have my free revive. I do not like the idea of doing that one. Especially since it's the hardest one. Yeah, no way. Probably gonna take the free revive and a sync quartz for that one. Yeah, I gotta do all the bonus quests to that, and I'm also gonna need some of these too. Huh. I totally forgot about this. Ultimately, it's just coming down to just doing a little bit more grinding with this stuff, though. Also, some of this. Let's see. What is that? Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh. Uh-huh. So it's not that stuff I need, the stuff for the event shop. It's just this stuff for all of it. Yeah, all of it. That's all I'm going to need to worry about. I'd want the stuff from the event shop as well, but completing the rest of these things are just going to take those, so I may as well just keep focusing on that. Okay, so I guess I'm going to have to do that now. There's really nothing... Well, I suppose I could do these, but I've been mostly doing that off screen anyway. There's no plot involved. Alright, well, I suppose we'll have to stop this early. Damn it. I did find that to be very interesting. And it did end on a bit of a good note, although the cover art design just looks a bit fetishy, a little too fishy for my taste, but whatever. Thank you guys for watching, I will talk to you later. See ya.